Malcolm just coming forward, and it's lane 5 again that sticks out there, doesn't it? Kovac and Janic, they are just the partnership. They are the world champions. They are this year's European champions. Natasha, experience at 30 years of age, and Abigail Coulson, they've done well to get in the final.
They have. Louisa Sawyers in the bow of that boat is only 18 years of age, so she's got a great future ahead of her. And these girls did very, very well to make the final. This is a good experience for them, something they can build on towards 2008. Germany, well, you've just seen the Germans. There's the Hungarians. We've talked a lot about them. The Poles in 6th, the Chinese. Now, this could be quite interesting, Zhu and Yang. And the Japanese, who were 9th in last year's World Final. Interesting to see whether they can go a little better. And closest to you in lane 9, Belarus, and away we go. And that was an extremely good start by the Japanese in lane 8, 2 from the bottom of your picture. Yeah, it flew away, didn't they? They really got the weight onto the blade as soon as the bucket came down, but I'm expecting big things again from this Hungarian crew. I really am. It's going to be up to the other crews to try and get out quickly like the Japanese have done, but they need to relax into their race. Well, the Japanese, I must say, they've got the rhythm going. The kayak's going really nicely. Don't look to your left, girls, because the danger's there already. That's right. You can see there's a contrast there between the Japanese. They look good. They've got a nice rhythm, but the stroke's a little bit short. The boat's rocking a little bit already, whereas the Hungarians look long. They look relaxed. They know this is theirs for the taking. Yeah, also, the other thing that counts in this is the fact that if you look at the 2 Hungarians, they're a little bit taller. They've got a little bit more weight. They've got that much more power that they can apply. Yeah, these are 2 really athletic paddlers, actually. They're very strong, but they're also aerobically, at using oxygen, they're very, very good, so they'll last the distance of this race. 52 seconds for the first 250 metres. This is already hotting up, and these 2 women, they now know they can't let the side down, and look at this. They've taken half a length lead over the Japanese. This would be a stunning result for the Japanese if they could get a medal out of this. And just on the other side of the Hungarians, you've got Gesine Ruger and Judith Hormann for Germany. They were 2nd in Europe behind Kovac and Janic, and also you've got Mette Barfod and Anna Lolk for Denmark. But there are the Germans. There you can see the Danes also, and they're vying as well for a medal place. But this is, again, a lot of clear water that the Hungarians are opening up. Well, the Japanese, actually, they've held on quite well right through to the 250. They're still up there, so they've got a chance of this, but the Hungarians still dominating, still out there ahead. I think the other interesting point is just looking at Zhu and Yang in lane 7 from China, who are pacing off the Japanese. Now, as the Japanese fall back, it could well be the Chinese that come through, and this will be really interesting. You just see on the left of the picture, there's the bow of the Chinese kayak coming through to try and get involved in the medals. It's Hungary at the moment, Japan on the near side, then China, and this is a really good race. The Hungarians aren't having it all their own way. They're having to keep up the job. Now the Hungarians need to put another effort in, another hard 20 strokes, but Kovac in the front is beginning to look tired, actually. They need to keep the rhythm going, keep driving the legs as they enter the last 200 metres of the race. But look at the advantage they've got over the rest of the field. I mean, it is extraordinary, the advantage, but they are tying up a little bit. Do you sense that the Japanese and the Chinese think that there's a squeak? Well, I'm surprised. I'm very impressed with the Japanese. They've got to go for this now. And the Chinese, they're pacing themselves like you said off the Japanese. Here come the Chinese. They're beginning to move through. You can see their bows looking ominous now. This is Zhu and Zhang chasing Kovac and Janic. Kovac and Janic, they're on their feet again in the stands now. Clear water. China moving to silver. Japan trying to cling on the near side to a bronze medal. They deserve something out of this. Will they manage to survive? The power is really going on the far side. Also, the Danes, watch out for them. Yeah, over the far side, the Germans and the Danes doing okay, but it's all about Hungary. They've put that effort in. They've got back ahead. They've kept the rhythm. Now, who's going to get 2nd place? Is it going to be China? Will Japan hold on? Or Germany coming through there? This is Hungary. It's another gold. It's Katalin Kovac and Natasha Janic coming for gold. China going to take the silver medal. Great counter-attack. And on the near side, out of the clouds comes Belarus. What a surprise from Belarus on the far side of the course there.
Well, just on the near side
of the course, sorry, on the near side. But I mean, what an amazing result for the Hungarians. I was a little bit surprised that the Chinese caught them up, but I think the Hungarians knew what they were doing there. They knew that was their race for the taking.
Well, Katalin Kovac and Natasha Janic, they are stars. As you said, they may not spend too much time together off the water, but on the water, they're poetry.
Well, you can see the start here. Again, a pretty clean start, but the Japanese right on their stroke straight away. And I must admit, I thought after 250, 300 metres, they would go back, select reverse, and they'd be back through the field. But actually, they held on very well until only perhaps the last 150 metres of the race.
Well, I tell you what, the Chinese owe the Japanese paddlers a big drink, because their pacing really helped the Chinese.
That's right. I think they knew what the Japanese would... Well, they knew once the Japanese were in front that they had perhaps the class to catch them and go past them, and they used the Japanese to pace themselves off. But you can see here, Hungarians, again, as we saw in the men, nice unison, nice rhythm, and a great finish. It was theirs for the taking.
And look at the bottom of your picture in green, in lane number 9, and again, you wouldn't expect a crew from lane 9 that qualified in 3:58 compared to the front 3 crews. Well, the Germans, the Hungarians and the Poles who qualified directly for this, you wouldn't have expected them to get into the medals.
No, I mean, no disrespect to the Belarusians, but we have to remember there's a slight crosswind here that perhaps is favouring lane 7, 8 and 9 more than the other side of the course.
Well, the Chinese were the fastest of the semi-finalists, and they've not let themselves down, and that's a really good race by them. And although these 2 women have got the gold, Malcolm, when they look at the video, they will really have to think about where they're going over the next 2 years.
Yeah, I think the coaches will be mentioning that to them.
These Chinese, as they are in rowing, they're all in their early 20s, so, you know, they're all going to improve.
Well, that's right. Obviously, China making a big push for the Olympics in 2008.
Such a shame for the Japanese. They deserved a bronze after all the donkey work they'd done to finish 4th. They'll not be too happy about that. But up from 9th to 4th, well done to the Japanese.
Please. K1 racing 5, 4.